Hello, how are you, Amanda? SEINT artist. We're gonna do our makeup. I'm only gonna do half my face to look like this, and I'm gonna show you it with this brush. This is the shape brush. This is the Silver Demi SEINT brush, and I wanna talk about this because this brush has changed. And SEINT has streamlined all their brushes. There's no longer a demi brush and a 3D brush. It's now SEINT brushes. They're all gold. They all have their names, but they're not distinguished between this is just for 3D, this is just for demi. So here's the deal. They streamlined the brushes and now these are gold. And I ordered a whole new set of brushes and I found that this is now the shape brush. And to me, this is a big difference. I love this brush for blush and for illuminators, but it's also a great light application brush. It's also a great blending brush, picking up excess makeup. This is a great multi-purpose brush. I don't talk about it enough, and now I feel like I've really got to talk about it because it's no longer the same. This is now, silver is a limited edition brush. When they sell out of the shape brush in silver, it is gone for good. So if you're wanting a brush that's shaped like this, because there's not another one like it, you're going to want to go and get it now. And so there's a link in the description specifically for the silver shape brush. Go get it. Just go get it. Because even on the small end, it's different. It's slimmer, it's still long, but it's not fluffy. And that's the best part about this shape brush. And it's no longer what it was. It's very much similar to the blend brush. My ride or die, it's just this part's shorter. These are my two preferences, either the blend brush or get yourself this silver shape brush. Okay, I'm gonna show how I use this brush on my face. I just feel like we've got 3 of these brushes now. Okay, we got the wash brush, we've got the blend brush, and now we have the shape brush, very similar. There's not gonna be another brush like this. I am messaging SEINT about it, but I was like, I need to share this. I need to tell people. The silver shape brush. Go click the link, it is there, and go get it, because when it's gone, and the gold brushes are not the same. All right, we're gonna dig in, we're gonna do the makeup. This brush is just so good that I don't want anybody to pass up on the quality of the silver shape brush. Goodness, it's really hard to say. So we're gonna dig in. Here's my SEINT makeup. This is the palette I'm using today, and we're gonna get into this. I am gonna go in and I'm gonna do my darker hazel color using the big end. We're really living on this fluffy end. And I am going to cover my scarring on the apple of my cheeks. And then I'm gonna go into my main highlight, which is Athens, picking that up. And we are gonna balance the lower part of my face. If you have maturing skin, the stipple method is best. Sometimes when you're wanting full coverage, the way you apply it and the brush you use matter. If you want a light coverage, but there's certain areas where you need more, stipple over it. If you need lighter coverage, like say your jawline just needs some balancing, but it doesn't need a lot of coverage, the swirling method will put it on lighter. Does that make sense? So stipple for fuller, swirl for fuller. Did I say that right? Swirl for lighter, stipple for fuller. There we go. I did it. Okay, so I'm just gonna get this around my mouth, up into the crease, and then onto the chin, and just balancing out my skin tone. And then I'm gonna show you the way you can apply this 2 ways. On my forehead, I'm gonna go one at a time. So I'm going to go in and I'm gonna grab some of my light color, which is white peach, and I'm gonna fluff this. I go light to dark when I do this. I'm gonna put this on the lower part of my forehead, between the eyes, over the brows, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna pick up Cedar, which is my contour, and that I'm gonna just sweep and swirl above on the hairline, and then I bring it down into my temple. I'm gonna grab a little bit of my bronzer, and we're gonna put that right here, just below. And that's the way I've done it on either side. I'm just bringing it over and balancing it out, all right? And that's a 1-to-1, one color each time, blend and go. You can also use your finger, and everybody loves this part, and that's why I'm doing it on the cheek. And I go at the base of my cheekbone, and I bring it down. I tap it because it's going over corrector. It's also going over hyperpigmentation. I did do my color correcting prior to this to save time, because I'm really just showcasing this brush and how you can do things with it. I'm gonna grab a little bit of my bronzer. It's Bella bronzer. I'm gonna go on top, above it, not on top stacking, but line. I'm pushing this up towards the temple, okay? And then I'm gonna grab a little bit of my Frenchie for some blush coverage on the apples of my cheek, all right? We're gonna grab that shape brush and we're just going to start on the contour. We're going to work around to that bronzer up the temple to match it up to that forehead. I'm going to smile and go into that Frenchy color, and then I'm going to bring it up, and it just creates a really easy blend. It's really just go 1, 2, 3, and it's that simple. This is because of this round fluffy end, this gets in all those places really nicely, and it just gives this really beautiful flawless blend that you're not going to get. This is why I don't use the blend brush on my whole face. I really never do, not even for light coverage days. I use my blush and bronzer. This is a great brush for that light coverage because it gets in more space because it's so fluffy. So good. All right, next I'm going to go into my actual blush color, which is Baby Watermelon right here. And I put some on the brush, and I always start at the top right here of the cheekbone, and then I'm going to bring it down towards that Frenchy color and then up. And I just think it's such a great blush brush, okay? Great blush brush. Right here on that top layer, I've got my rose gold illuminator, and I'm just going to pop this right on top on both sides. Such a perfect, you can do this with powder, and it picks up less product. So if you're using Glamazing or one of those really punchy colors, it will put it on a little bit lighter. It's just such a good brush. All right, for my nose, I always use my finger, grabbing that cedar. I'm coming down the side, in here, boom, boom, boom. You just take this brush and pinch it, and it makes it nice and dense, and you can just blend it out. Push it up into that brow. I'm doing my eyes last. I'm gonna make it its own separate tutorial. You won't have to sit through it. We're gonna make magic, all right? Small end. Same as with my blend brush. You just tap that pinched to make a straight line. We're just gonna go right down the middle. Easy, so easy. And it's a light application. My blend brush puts on more than this fluffy brush, and it gives me so much more control. So if you like light coverage, or you want a really simple, easy day blend, this is your brush. It's so, so good. I'm gonna go into that white peach again with this bigger fluffy end. I'm gonna start under that trough. This just gets a bigger area, okay? And I'm going up and down my orbital bone first, and then I'm going up and into this inner corner. Just like so. Oh, I just stabbed myself in the eye because I'm flustered about this, okay? It's been topic of my conversations today. I'm using this big end, not reloaded, just to blend them together. This has flustered me, okay? This has burnt my biscuit. I'm not happy. And I am messaging them. Do I think I'm gonna change anything? I don't. But I can talk and make a tutorial telling all of you, go get this silver brush, okay? I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do my lips because it's gonna make me feel finished. I'm gonna pop it right here, just go back and forth, going right above my lip here just to add some shadows. I'm gonna grab my lip lining pencil. We're gonna grab some cedar, and we're gonna line. I find using a dense color to line helps the longevity of my lipstick. I had somebody ask how long my lipstick lasts when I do this. I would say average. Average, it's not moving mountains here. All right, I'm going into Maui. I know it's not available, I'm sorry, but I do love it. And I'm just gonna put that in the middle. It's just, when it comes back in, y'all better get it, probably around Christmas. Great wish list item, okay? All right. That's it. I'm going to set my makeup. I'm going to grab Charlotte Tilbury today. We're going to spray the whole face. But this is such a good brush. Bronzer, blush, illuminator, blending, all of it. Grab your powder. Grab that fluffy brush. And just go up and down the side, pressing in that setting powder. And now, with the magic, I'm just going to go whoop. All right. Done. My face is on, but I couldn't not tell everybody about the new shape brush and how it's just not the same shape brush. So there is a link to the silver. It will stay up until the silver shape brush is gone because you will not get a brush this shape on either end. This is the brush you want. This is the brush you need. That's it. The end. have.